Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode in the series called Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parasa Hora Shastra. Brihat Parasa Hora Shastra, in short, BPHS, is one of the most genuine, most fundamental, and most authentic scriptures available to us till today. It's a great treatise in Vedic astrology. In fact, it's a Sampurna Granth revealed by one of the Pravartak of this divine, of this great Shastra, Maharshi Parasar. This great scripture is in the form of discourse between great teacher and his beloved student, Maharshi Parasar and Maitre. In the last episode, that was the introductory episode on aspect of planet. Since we are doing chapter 27, Graha Asput Drishti Kathna Adhyaya. This chapter is dedicated to understand the evaluation of the aspect of the planet. Maharshi is revealing the wisdom to his beloved student. In the last episode, we understood how scientific, how logical, and how systematic this aspect of planet are. Now, in today's episode, Maharshi will do the Graha Drishti Asput Sadhan evaluation of the aspect. He will reveal the classical Parashara techniques so that we are able to calculate the aspectual values. And that is the core agenda. That is the intention of this chapter. So Maharshi is coming with classical Parashara techniques for the calculation of aspectual values of the planets under this evaluation of planetary aspect in this chapter. In the introductory verses, Maharshi declared, Maharshi revealed, Maharshi told to Maitre, there are 4 types of aspects are existing according to the Guru Kram. The Purva Acharyas, they told like that. The first was 3 Dase, 3 and 10th, 3rd and 10th. That's the Ek Charan, 1 Charan, 25%. Then the next one is 3 Kone. 3 Kone means 5 and 9. That aspect is Dui Charan, 2 Charan, 50%, half aspect. And then 3rd category of the aspect is Chatur Aste, 4th and 8th. That is the 3 Charan, 75% aspect. And the 100% aspect is Saptam aspect. That's the 7th aspect is the 100% full aspect. Purna Drishti. Maharshi revealed. Maharshi also talked about the exceptions for the Mars, for the Saturn, and for the Jupiter. How Mars got full aspect of 4, 7, and 8. How Jupiter got full aspect of 5, 7, and 9. How Shanidev got full aspect of 3rd, 7, and 10. Now Maharshi is coming up with the sadhana vidhi. Before entering into the Parashara Mahavakya, before following the footprints of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara to dive down into the great wisdom of Mahaguru, as usual, we will go first to bow down Sri Mahadev, take his blessings first, then we will enter into the deep knowledge ocean of great Guru Maharshi Parashara. Let's come along. Agorebhyot Gorebhyo Ghora Ghora Taribhyascha Sarvatha Sarve Sarvebhyo Namaste Rudra Rupebhya. Har Har Mahadev Shambhu. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev. Jai. After bowing down in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, we are now officially ready to enter into the Guru Mahavakya. Aspast Drishti Sadhan. As we have already discussed just now in the introduction, in the background, the basic agenda is to calculate, is to find out the aspectual value. So we are more interested to know the value, because if we have the value, if we are able to quantify the aspect, the intensity of aspect, if we are able to quantify, then only we are able to understand exactly. Then we are able to compare very easily, because we have number, and then we can compare how intense that aspect is. So first we will immerse in the verse, and then we will discuss. We will try to understand what Maharshi is revealing, the method, the technique Maharshi is revealing, we will try to understand. Let's come. Let's immerse in the verse first. Aspast drishti sadhana Drishyat visvyodha drishtaram Shastrasibhyo adhikantaram Digvasya sansodhyam tatbhaga vibhakta drikasputa bhave. He is starting with the definition. He is giving the definition here. Planet, in the aspectary visioness of the planet, one planet is aspected on the other planet. So the planet who is aspecting, Maharshi is calling that planet Drashta, aspector. And the planet which is being aspected, Maharshi is calling that planet Drishtya, aspected. So there is a relation between the aspector and the aspected. And then Maharshi will reveal the technique, how we calculate the intensity, the value, the aspectual value. Before going into the aspectual value, Maharshi is coming up with a technical term again, that is drishti kone. That is the aspectual angle, because one planet is aspecting, so forming some angle. One planet is aspecting on other planet, forming one angle. That angle is called aspectual angle, drishti kone. So the definition of drishti kone is the longitude of the aspected drishya. The longitude of the aspected is to be deducted from the longitude of the aspector. Let us suppose Mars is in any particular house, aspecting some other planet. whether it is 25% aspect or it is 100% aspect or it is 50% aspect, because mass doesn't have 75% aspect. So you have longitude of mass where mass is posited, and you have the longitude of the planet or the house where mass is, especially the planet, where mass is aspecting. So you have to get the difference. You have to get the longitudinal difference, the longitude of the aspected to be reduced, deducted from the longitude of the mass in this example. Then you will get a value. That value is called aspectual angle. That is the aspectual angle. And through that aspectual angle, there are many possibility, permutation and combination will develop. And then Maharshi is coming up with the rule, with the principle, Parashara techniques, how we will calculate in that case aspectual value. One thing is very important. If the aspectual angle, drishti kon, if the aspectual angle is less than the aspector longitude, if the longitude of the aspected drishti is less than the longitude of the aspector, then how you will deduct? So in this case, you have to add 360 degree to the longitude of the aspected. Then you can deduct. Then you will get the value. That value is the drishti kon. That is the aspectual angle. So in any case, you are able to calculate the aspectual angle. Then so many possibility will come, and Maharshi will reveal the process. Let's immerse in the verse from the 7 and onwards. Then we will discuss about the revelation. Let's immerse in the verse first. पंचमाधिके विनारासिं भागा द्विघनाश्च दृक् अस्फुटा वेदाधिके त्यजेते भूतात भागा दृष्ट त्रिभाधिके. The first rule revealed. Then Maharshi is going. विशोऽस्यार्णवतो द्विभयां लब्धं त्रिसाधितं चाद्रिका दे अधिके तु विनारासिं भागा स्थितियुतास्तथा रूपाधिके विनारासिं भागा द्वियांश्रता दृग भवे. He has revealed the techniques. He has revealed the techniques, and for your easy reference, ready reference, I just tabulated. So what are the possibilities? You are able to find out, calculate the aspectual angle through the longitude of the aspector and the longitude of the aspected. The ans of the drishti and drishta. It's very easy to you find out the drishti kon. Now you have the aspectual angle, then there are the possibilities. Maharshi has provided 6 possibilities. The first possibility is the aspectual angle might be between 30 degree to 60 degree. If the aspectual angle is between 30 degree to 60 degree, then the rule is, Maharshi is coming up with the rule. In that case, you have to reduce this aspectual angle by 30 degree and then divide it by 2, that will give you the value. That is the aspectual value. So in this case, you are able to find out aspectual value through this formula, through this rule. Next possibility Maharshi is coming up, if the aspectual angle is between 60 degree to 90 degree. If the aspectual angle is between 60 degree to 90 degree, then reduce 60. Reduce 60 from the aspectual angle and add 15. That will give you the aspectual value. Once you get the value, you have a number, then you can understand the intensity of the aspect. That is the whole purpose of the Mahaguru. Then Mahaguru is revealing third rule. If the aspectual angle is between 90 degree to 120 degree, 90 degree to 120 degree, you can see how Mars is going 30 degree, 30 to 60, 60 to 90, 90 to 120. He's going like that. Then 120 to 150, he's going like that. So coming back to the third rule, the aspectual angle is between 90 degree to 120 degree. In this case, you reduce, subtract 120 degree from the aspectual angle. And then half the resultant, divide the resultant by 2, and then add 30 again. That will give you the aspectual value. Then you got a number. Then next possibility Mahasi is talking, if the aspectual angle is between 120 degree to 150 degree. In this case, you have to just subtract 150 degree from the aspectual angle. That is the aspectual value. Next possibility, next rule is, if the aspectual angle is between 150 degree to 180 degree. In this case, you have to again subtract 150 degree from the aspectual angle and divide the resultant by 2. That will give you the aspectual value. And the sixth rule is after 180 degree, after that one, he's just jumping from 180 degree to 300 degree. If the aspectual angle is between 180 degree to 300 degree, then you have to reduce 300 degree from the aspectual value and divide the resultant by 2. That will give you the aspectual value. So you can see in this reduction formula, in each of the rule, the last degree is being subtracted. Although Maharshi has provided this revelation through the contemplation, but you can think for any logic if you can apply. So these are the rules Maharshi is providing. But what will happen if this aspectual angle is between 300 degree to 360 degree? So in that case, there is no aspectual value. There is no formula. Nothing. Zero. Aspectual value is 0. So these are the rules. So you got a chart. You are now able to find out the aspectual value. You have longitude of the planet, who is the aspector, and you have longitude of the planet, who is aspected. And through the difference, you can get the aspectual angle, And according to the value of the aspectual angle, you can apply this formula, and then you will get the aspectual value. That value will give you a number, and that number will tell you about the intensity, because the basically the strength used to be calculated in kalas, and 60 kala make one rupa. So that concept will come, because we have to go in a bal asput bal kathana adhyay, that chapter also. So I hope you understand this method of calculation of aspectual value, how Maharshi has revealed that one. These are the values. Now Maharshi will talk about Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter separately. So let's come. He is providing separate rule for Saturn and then Mars and Jupiter. So we are going in Saturn through the verse number 9 and 10. Let's come, imagine the verse first. Sunny Drishti. एवं रास्यादिके से सनौ दृष्टरि भो द्विजा एकभे नवमे भागा भुक्त्या भोग्या द्विसंगुना द्विभेंस आसारो दोनिताः षष्ठी अष्टभे खागिन युगलवाः. So Saturn, the calculation method for the Saturn, he is saying if the angle, the aspectual angle, if the aspectual angle is 60 to 90 degree or 270 degree to 300 degree, then we have to do the correction through the 45 B-rupas. Here the rupa and B-rupas, these concepts, these are the units, these are the system of determining the strength of the planets and the houses in the astrology. So throughout this chapter and the next chapter, where we are talking about the planet aspect and the strength in the house, the V-rupa has been used frequently. V-rupa, someone called like Kala also, another name. And the 60 B-rupa or Kala make one rupa. So this is a system. So I'm just talking like that because you could understand 45 B-rupa. So 60 B-rupa is one rupa. So you can understand this system. That's why I'm just talking. So for Sunny Dev, Maharshi has revealed that one. And now for Mangal Dev. Trisaptave tu bhaumasya sastitra lavonita sartha sasti tithi sayukta dvibhe rupam sada angabhe. So Mars, he is talking about if the aspectual angle is 90 degree to 120 degree or 210 degree to 240 degree, then add 15 Virupa. Where add? Add in the aspectual angle. Then you will get the value. We are all talking about the aspectual value. Here the whole agenda of this Graha Drishti sadhana is to find out the aspectual value so that we could understand the intensity of the aspect. So Sunny Dev we did 45 Virupa we added. When Maharshi has provided the range of the aspectual angle. Here for Mangal Dev, the range of the aspectual angle is 90 degree to 120 degree or 210 degree to 240 degree. Then we have to add 15 Virupa to get the aspectual value in the spectrum. So that is the Mangal Dev. And for Gurudev. So Gurudev, now Maharshi is revealing how to find out the aspectual value for the Gurudev, because these three planets are being treated as an exception in finding the aspectual values. Trisaptavetu jivasya bhagartham sarvedayuka duigunairastu lavainsyona harasas chaturastave. So he is saying, if in case of Jupiter, aspectual angle is between 120 degree to 150 degree or 240 degree to 270 degree, then just add 30 Virupa. 30 Virupa add in the aspectual angle, then you will get the aspectual value. So this is the revelation of the Parashara technique to find out the aspectual value in case of Jupiter, according to Mahaguru Parashara himself. Now, Maharshi is closing this chapter through verse 13. Let's come. Evam ravya adikhetanam asputa drishtiha prajayate tadva sadeva bhavanam jata kasya phalam bade. That is the direction for Maitreya, for any seeker of this great divine science, for any Daivagya. Maharshi is saying, in this way, you have to find out the aspectual value of the planets, Ravi Adi Ketanam. So all the planets, 7 planets he is talking about. He's not talking about shadows one. The nodes, Rahu and Ketu. So in this manner, Maitreya, you find out the aspectual value of the sun and other planets, and according to the value, aspectual value of the planet, you think about the planetary aspects, the intensity you can think about, and then only do the Falades. So you add these things in Falades. Don't jump here and there. You follow this process. Nowadays, good softwares and bad softwares are available in the market. They are helping a lot, and they are giving wrong data also. So that is your wisdom to find out, to get the good software if you want to get help in doing these calculations. But it's highly recommended you should know how to calculate the aspectual values by yourself. And then only you can use your software if you want. But what Maharshi has revealed, we have just discussed here. Hope you understand this one, and hope you will add this aspectual value aspect in your predictive journey according to the wish of Mahaguru, Maharishi Parashara. May Mahaguru bless you. May Mahadev bless you. In the end, I will pray for you and pray for everyone. And we have just completed this chapter. And according to the wish of Mahaguru, according to the direction provided by the Mahaguru, we will go in the next chapter and we will understand the Asput Bala Kathana Adhyaya. So we did with the aspect, now we will go in the deep for the strength of the planet according to Mahaguru. Because Drishti and Bal, Mahaguru said, you have to have very careful. So let's allow me to pray for you and pray for everyone in the end of the chapter. Asato ma sadagamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om Santi, Santi, Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev.